Sinners is Ryan Coogler's latest directed film, so today let's rank all 5 of his movies from worst to best. Leave your ranking down below. How would you rank all 5 of Ryan Coogler's films? They are all really good films, so worst to best isn't the appropriate title because they are all solid films. He has not directed a bad film, but when it comes to these lists, you got to put something in last place. Coming in last place, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This was a very emotional film. What Ryan Coogler had to do was something that understood the presence of Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman's character, understand his role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He had to deliver everything when it came to Chadwick Boseman, when it came to his tragic death, and then you had to just move forward and have a epic superhero film when it came to the world within Wakanda. And Ryan Coogler is able to do just that. He's able to give us a very emotional film when it came to understanding the legacy of Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, and having the characters fully react to that. And you feel like everything's just very genuine within this film. You feel everything's just raw, realistic, emotional. But then everything else after that, it's really good. It's a solid action Marvel film that is able to just fully understand the past, but also look to the future as well. And having Namor within this film just adds a lot more intensity and more urgency to the movie. He's not as impactful or as intense as Michael B. Jordan's character in the first Black Panther film, but they do a great job of that more world building for Wakanda. Having the struggles that Wakanda's going through, the ins and outs, the daily routines, just the world itself is so nicely explored that it feels like this lived-in world. From the technology to where they live, everything is just fully on display within this film. It also looks really good. The underwater sequences in Wakanda, everything is very solid within this film. I do prefer, obviously, Black Panther to this movie, but it is still an emotional film that had a lot that they needed to accomplish. Looking at Chadwick Boseman, how can they address that, but also move the film forward? And Ryan Coogler had a big task when it came to this film, and he delivered for a really good film. Coming in number 4, Fruitvale Station. This is where we really start to look at Ryan Coogler as a director, and honestly Michael B. Jordan as well. Michael B. Jordan gives a very emotional performance as a 22-year-old man, Oscar Grant, who is trying to live a clean life. Flashbacks revealed the last day in Oscar's life with family and friends in San Francisco on New Year's Eve, and he's eventually killed by a police officer within this film. This is a very emotional film that looks at Oscar's life, his last day, and leading up to the tragic moment on Fruitvale Station. But since it is a fictionalized exploration of his last day on New Year's Eve, there are some moments that seem to foreshadow what eventually will happen, and it seems a little bit heavy-handed when it looks at what's going to happen later on in that day. But also the film does highlight how he is trying to change his life, and so there is a lot of heartfelt moments when it comes to him trying to become a better person. We really do feel that in Michael B. Jordan's performance. He really carries this film and gives a very genuine look at this young man and what he has gone through in the past and where he is at now, and just trying to become a better person. So we immediately feel connected to this person and what he's going through, and we root for him and we care for him. And Michael B. Jordan is able to really just have us latch onto that character and understand what he's going through. And in the end of the film is very emotional. It's heartbreaking to see, and Ryan Coogler does not really hold back on all of that. Very emotional when it comes to the performances for not only Michael B. Jordan, but also the supporting cast as well. But since it is a fictionalized exploration of his last day, they're going to have some moments that do seem very heavy-handed with its metaphors and kind of leading to what happened at the end of the day. But it is still it still is a very good film and a great directorial debut from Ryan Coogler. Coming at number 3, Black Panther. I was really looking forward to exploring more of the character from the events of Captain America Civil War. With Black Panther having his own film, we are fully able to understand the world of Wakanda. This feels like a fleshed out world, completely lived in, and the importance of Black Panther within that world. But there's so many different themes of power and what you can do with that power to help out people in need. And Wakanda is a place that wants to keep its technology to themselves and not offer it out to the world. There's a great exploration of that message of what you can do with your power and how you can help people out in the world. And Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger is one of the best, like the top 5 best MCU villains within this film. But it's an action-packed movie with a lot of attention to detail. The costume designs, the makeup, the whole world that they live in, everything feels like it's part of Wakanda. And when you look at the outside world as well, with Andy Serkis' character as well, there's a lot of intense action throughout the entire movie. This is a solid, really amazing MCU film that I still enjoy to this day. Coming in second place, Creed. I didn't really know how to feel about Creed going into it when it came out, like 10 years ago almost. I really liked the film Rocky, and I thought Apollo Creed was a great supporting character, but I didn't feel like they needed to have a film centered around Apollo Creed's son. But luckily, this paid off and really surprised me. Creed not only is one of Ryan Coogler's best films, but also is one of the best Rocky Balboa films. This is a really solid film. Looking at Adonis Creed and how he wants to create a name for himself and not just piggyback off of the success of his father, Apollo Creed. You understand the legacy of Apollo Creed within this movie, the name, just Creed itself. And there is a lot of great boxing sequences within this movie. You understand the hype that is built throughout this movie, much like Rocky, where you have that training sequence. The training sequence within this movie is outstanding, one of the highlights of that film. But also Sylvester Stallone gives a great supporting performance as well, trying to train Adonis Creed. They've developed that relationship. It feels personal and emotional throughout. You feel connected between these characters. It does a great job of continuing the story from Rocky, but also separating itself and having a story that continues the legacy of Creed. This is a really good film. The sequels are also really great, but this movie is truly amazing. But coming in first place, Sinners. I didn't think Sinners would be the best Ryan Coogler film, but here we are. This movie is outstanding. This is a blend of many different genres. You have a vampire film that offers up many classic vampire tropes. You have this blues aspect with a lot of importance on music. There is romance, there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of violence, it's bloody. Michael B. Jordan gives a great performance as these twin brothers, really challenging himself to give performances that you have to make both of them kind of stand out. There are a lot of similarities between the two, but you understand the differences between them all. Haley Steinfeld, Delroy Lindo, all are great in their supporting roles. This is a film that has a large setup to the characters, what they're trying to accomplish. Just looking at this world that they live in, the set designs, the costumes, all of it is really good. And Ryan Coogler has so many moments in here that he wants to challenge himself and offer up something very unique. There's a scene in the middle part of the film where you understand the future of music, the past, the present. I thought it was cheesy at first, but it paid off to be one of the best scenes in the movie. When you have the vampires out in the dark at night, you see their red eyes. That's all you see. It's truly sinister throughout. But this is an action-packed, bloody film that had so much going on that Ryan Coogler is able to just balance everything and be very creative. Everything else prior was a spinoff like Creed or a comic book movie or Fruitvale Station being based on a true story. So this is his first original movie, and he does so many amazing things with this movie. It is emotional. It has a great mid-credit scene that kind of wraps up everything. but this movie was outstanding from beginning to end. Sinners is easily Ryan Coogler's best film. He has not directed a bad film, so I'm really excited to see what he does next moving forward, because I'll be right there to check it out. So there you guys have it, all 5 Ryan Coogler films ranked worst to best. How would you rank them? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.